हेलो गाइस, दिस इज सिग्मा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एक्सीलेंस। तो आज हम कर रहे हैं इकोनॉमिक्स गाला का क्वेश्चन पेपर 4 का सॉल्यूशन। तो सेक्शन ए से स्टार्ट करते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है, विच टूल इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रोसेसिंग स्टेटिस्टिकल डेटा। तो इसमें आंसर आएगा ए। सेकेंड, हाउ मैनी टाइप्स ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजीज आर बीइंग प्रोवाइड यूजफुल इन द स्टडी ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स। तो इसका आंसर आएगा ए। थर्ड, हु हैज़ गिवन द following definition, economic growth refers to growth rate on national income or rise in total quantum of goods and services। इसका आंसर आएगा बी। फोर्थ, डेवलपमेंट इज ग्रोथ प्लस चेंज। हु प्रेजेंट दिस स्टेटमेंट। तो आंसर आएगा बी। फिफ्थ, डैश कंसीडर इन्फ्लेशन एज अ प्योरिटी मॉनिटरी फेनोमिनन। इसका आंसर आएगा ए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, हाउ मैनी आर द क्वांटिटेटिव इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स ऑफ मॉनिटरी पॉलिसी। इसका आंसर आएगा सी 7। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, विच इज द रेट कॉल एट विच आरबीआई बोरोज फंड फॉर वेरी शॉर्ट टर्म फॉर द कॉमर्शियल बैंक। तो इसका आंसर आएगा सी, रिजर्व रेपो रेट। 8, इन इंडिया फॉर विच 5-year प्लान ऑनवर्ड्स डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स फॉर पॉवर्टी एरिडिकेशन एंड एलिवेशन स्टार्टेड। आंसर आएगा ए 5th। क्वेश्चन नंबर 9, टू कैलकुलेट एब्सोल्यूट पॉवर्टी एट इंटरनेशनल लेवल फॉर द ईयर 2015 हाउ मच डेली इनकम वॉज एडप्टेड। ए $1.90। 10, विच टाइप ऑफ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट अराइज ड्यू टू लैक ऑफ इफेक्टिव डिमांड। तो आंसर आएगा डी, साइक्लिकल। क्वेश्चन नंबर 11, इन इकोनॉमिक्स बाय विच नेचर इज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट कंसिडर्ड। आंसर आएगा बी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, फॉर द पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू विच ईयर वॉज कंसिडर्ड एज द ईयर ऑफ ग्रेट डिवीजन। 1921। बी। 13, हाउ मच वॉज द फीमेल पॉपुलेशन पर 1000 मेल पॉपुलेशन इन 2011। तो इसका आंसर आएगा सी, 1940। क्वेश्चन नंबर 14, विच क्रॉप इज इंक्लूडेड इन फूड ग्रेन्स। तो बाजरा, बी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 15, व्हाट is called an accounting statement showing the value of import and export of tangible and intangible goods during a year. C, balance of payment. In which region of the world India's share of merchandise of both import and export was highest in the financial year 2014-15? तो एशिया। Question number 17, how many types of industries are there on the basis of ownership size? तो डी, 4th। 18, which of the following industry is an industry of cooperative sector? A, dairy of milk। 19, which age group of child are eligible for compulsory and free education according to the Indian Constitution? तो इसका आंसर आएगा सी, 6 to 14 years। क्वेश्चन नंबर 20, where for the first time oil reserve found in India? तो आंसर आएगा सी, फ्रॉम असम। अब आते हैं सेक्शन बी पर। तो इसका पहला क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 21, व्हाट इज ड्रॉन फॉर टाइम बेस्ड डेटा एज वेल एज रिलेटेड डेटा। तो फॉर टाइम बेस्ड डेटा सीरीज ग्राफ इज ड्रॉन फॉर द रिलेटेड डेटा क्लस्टर डायग्राम इज प्रॉपर। ठीक है। अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 22 पर। राइट द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ HPI, HDI एंड GDI। तो फुल फॉर्म ऑफ HPI इज ह्यूमन पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स, HDI इज ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स एंड GDI इज जेंडर डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 23, हु डज मैनेजेस द प्राइम मिनिस्टर जन धन योजना इन इंडिया। तो द प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना is managed by Departments of Financial Services, Ministers of Financial Government of India. Question number 24. Write the full form of SLR and OMO. So the full form of SLR is statutory liquidity ratio and OMO is open market operation. Question number 25. What is poverty line? Who determines the poverty line at international level? So, the minimum expenditure or income required to satisfy the minimum basic needs and services is known as poverty line. At international level, the World Bank determines poverty line. World Bank determines poverty line. Question number 26. State the objective of Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana. The objective of Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana was to provide constant 24/7 electricity service in rural areas. Question number 27. Write the full form of NABARD and ICAR. So the full form of NABARD is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. And ICAR is Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Question number 28. What is meant by tangible import-export? Import-export of goods like machines, chemicals, diamonds, tea, coffee, ready-made garments, etc. means tangible import and export. Question number 29. How many special economic zones are there in India? Name it. So, there are total 8 special economic zones in India. First is Santa Cruz, Maharashtra. Second, Kochi, Kerala. Third, Kannada, Gujarat. Fourth, Surat, Gujarat. Fifth, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Sixth, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Seventh, Falta, West Bengal. And eighth, Noida, Uttar Pradesh. So अब आते हैं सेक्शन सी पर. सेक्शन सी का पहला क्वेश्चन है स्टेट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ ग्राफ एंड अ डायग्राम. Diagram. When data is self-explanatory, diagram is drawn, and when data is not self-explanatory, then graph is drawn. Second, to draw diagram, the thought known of statistical is not essential. To draw graph, the throughout knowledge of statistical is essential. Third, statistical methods are not used to simplify the data. Statistical methods are used to simplify the data. Fourth, scales and measures are used while drawing a diagram, and it is not possible to draw a graph without exact scale and measures. Fifth, a diagram is drawn for the data present in discrete frequency distribution. A graph is drawn for the data present in continuous frequency distribution. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 32 पर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 32 इज विच टाइप ऑफ variables are shown on x-axis and y-axis in graph. Explain with example. So in a graph the x-axis usually represent the independent variable and y-axis usually represent on the dependent variable. For example, let's say you want graph to show the relation between number of hours you study and your test score. Independent variable x-axis, number of hours studies, and dependent variable test score. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 33 पर. So, what is Human Development Index? States its compound. Human Development Index HDI is the most recent indicator of development. In 1919, HDI was present as a measurement of development in Human Development Report. HDI is prepared considering economic and social aspects. To prepare HDI, the following three components are considered: life expectancy, knowledge or education, or good standard of living. क्वेश्चन नंबर 34 पर आते हैं. What type of change is rise in production? Explain. The production and economic growth are directly related. In the long run, economic growth is related to increase in the total production of items. With increase in total production, real national income and real per capita income are constantly increasing. Such changes occur due to increase in factor of production. Thus, the rise in production is quantitative change. Economic growth changes due to qualitative changes. बात है क्वेश्चन नंबर 35 पर. What is cost push inflation? What is the other name? The inflation caused due to increase in production cost is called cost push inflation, and the other name of cost push inflation is to supply stock inflation. बात है क्वेश्चन नंबर 36 पर. State the cause of increase in demand of goods. So the cause of increase in demand of goods are increase in supply of money, increase in public expenditure, or overpopulation. तो अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 37 पर. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 37 इज गिव टाइप्स ऑफ डिपॉजिट्स एक्सेप्टेड बाय कॉमर्शियल बैंक. इसमें हमें टाइप्स ऑफ डिपॉजिट बताने हैं कि कॉमर्शियल बैंक से कौन से डिपॉजिट्स निकलते हैं. तो देयर आर मेनली 4 टाइप्स ऑफ डिपॉजिट बाय कॉमर्शियल बैंक. सो फर्स्ट करंट अकाउंट डिपॉजिट, सेकेंड सेविंग अकाउंट डिपॉजिट, थर्ड रिकरिंग अकाउंट डिपॉजिट, and fourth FD. FD means fixed deposit or long term deposit. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 38 पर. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 38 इज स्टेट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉमर्शियल बैंक एंड सेंट्रल बैंक. सो फर्स्ट कॉमर्शियल बैंक एक्सेप्ट डिपॉजिट फ्रॉम पीपल. Commercial bank accept deposit from people and make advance. Or central bank, it does not accept deposit from and does not make advance to the people. ठीक है. Second, profit is the objective of commercial bank. The main objective of commercial bank is to gain maximum profit. And second, central bank objective is not profit but growth of economy. Here the main objective of central bank is to growth of economy, not profit. Third, they are bank for people and it's a banker's bank. Banks are generally privately owned and managed. Central bank is generally government owned and management. Fifth, commercial bank have their branches in foreign countries, but central bank has the sole authority to issue currency notes. ये गलत है. Fifth, commercial bank have their branches in foreign countries also, and central bank does not have branches in foreign country. Sixth, commercial bank cannot issue currency notes, but central bank has to sole authority to issue currency notes. Commercial bank have their account with central bank and accept advance and order from this central bank. Central bank is an apex bank. It order and advance to the commercial bank. सो अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 39 पर. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 39 इज according to Indian Council of Medical Research, what is the maximum daily calories consumption for rural and urban areas? So क्वेश्चन नंबर 39 का आंसर है according to Indian Council of Medical Research for rural areas, per daily 2400 calories and for urban areas per day 2100 calories are required. This method was accepted by Planning Commission in 1969. 1969 ये डेट याद रखना. and taken 1960 to 61 prices and base year 20 per capital rupees 20 per capital per month was decided as the measuring rod for poverty. तो अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 40 पर. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 40 इज एक्सप्लेन अंडर एम्प्लॉयमेंट विथ एग्जाम्पल. एक्सप्लेन अंडर एम्प्लॉयमेंट विथ एग्जाम्पल. So when labor cannot utilize the capability fully for the certain period, except less capital capable job are said to be underemployed. For example, a labor working in industry or agriculture land gets work only for 5 hours instead of 8 hours. Then he is said to be underemployed. तो अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 41 पर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 41 इज स्टेट द वेरियस स्टेट प्रोग्राम्स टू सॉल्व unemployment problem. To solve the problem of unemployment, to give employment, some schemes were started like integrated rural development program IRDP, food against work, जवाहर रोजगार योजना, स्वर्ण जयंती ग्राम स्वरोजगार योजना, स्वर्ण जयंती शहर रोजगार योजना, ट्रेनिंग टू रूरल यूथ फॉर सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट, MG नरेगा, स्किल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम, स्किल इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया, मुद्रा etc. Some of the employment oriented schemes, some of them are as follows. महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट, दीनदयाल उपाध्याय ग्राम ज्योति योजना, पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय श्रम ज्योति योजना, दीनदयाल उपाध्याय ग्रामीण कौशल्या योजना, प्राइम मिनिस्टर एग्रीकल्चर इरिगेशन प्रोग्राम. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 42 पर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 42 इज when and with what objective has Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay Shramin Jyoti Yojana been started? तो पंडित दीनदयाल उपाध्याय श्रमिक ज्योति योजना, this scheme was started in 16 October 2014. 16 October 2014. The objective of this scheme were to provide health and security along with good management, skill development and welfare to the labor of unorganized sector to develop conducive environment for industrial development. क्वेश्चन नंबर 43 पर आते हैं. Question number 43 is what is meant by division of labor and specialization? Division of labor and specialization in each country, labor productive technique and entrepreneurial effective and are different. Hence, division of labor and specialization are seen among countries. This means since labor in some countries is more effective in production of some type of goods and services, such countries specialized in production of such goods and they import those goods which they are not able to produce. If the country is not able to produce specialized goods, they import expenditure and know how from where countries. बात है क्वेश्चन नंबर 44 पर. गिव द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बैलेंस ऑफ ट्रेड एंड बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट. तो balance of trade. In balance of trade, the value of import export of only tangible goods is recorded. In balance of payment, receipt and payments of tangible goods as well as intangible goods such as insurance, bank, transportation, etc. and money assets are recorded. In balance of trade, all financial transactions with other countries are not recorded. In balance of payment, all financial transactions between shares, gold, capital, loans, etc. are recorded. Third, perfect knowledge regarding the economic transaction of country with foreign countries cannot be obtained in the balance of trade. Perfect and complete knowledge regarding the economic transactions of country with foreign countries can be obtained in the balance of payment. Fourth, balance of trade is a part of balance of payment. Or balance of payment involves two type accounting. Current account, which is a balance sheet of all economic transaction of a country with rest of the world. Fifth, in balance of trade, deficit or surplus is shown emerged. In the balance of payment, at the end of required amount is added to receipt or payment side and both are made equal. Sixth, the balance of trade cannot provide a correct and reliable picture of foreign trade. In balance of payment can be helpful in provide a correct and reliable picture of foreign trade. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 45 पर. So question number 45 is how does industries are helpful to modernize agriculture? Explain. Question number 45. To increase land and productive and labor productive modernization of agriculture is necessary. Industries can provide technology to helpful agriculture sector. Industries can provide tractor, there is submersible pumps, equipments to spare pesticides, etc. and other modern instruments which are helpful in increase agriculture production. Chemical based fertilizer, pesticides, etc. are produced by industries and are used in agriculture sector which can make possible development of agriculture. अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 46 पर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 46 पर स्टेट द challenges facing by electricity sector in India. The challenges faced by electricity in India are as follows. In India, the fullest production capacity of electricity cannot be used. The availability of electricity is not enough to meet the requirement of economy. The production of electricity is seen less than the production of capacity. सो यहाँ हमारा ABC सेक्शन ख़त्म होता है। D और E बहुत ही जल्दी आ जाएगा, तो आप लोग अगर स्क्रीनशॉट लेना चाहते हो तो ले सकते हो। मैं आंसर दिखा देती हूँ। सेक्शन A के सेक्शन B। अब आते हैं सेक्शन C के सॉल्यूशन पर। ये लाइन यहाँ पे मैंने पढ़ी नहीं थी, आप लोग पढ़ लीजिएगा और स्क्रीनशॉट अच्छे से ले लेना इसका। हाँ, ये तो कैंसिल ही है। सो थैंक यू, दिस इज सिग्मा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एक्सीलेंस, और मिलेंगे अगले वीडियो में।